In your best corporate voice, I'd like you to fire me. How would you fire me?
Okay, well, this is how it goes. We don't do the firing. The manager does the firing. And the way that we say to do it is to say the decision has been made to let you go. The reason is based on performance. Here is HR for next steps. And then that's
bullshit.
me saying, I'm so sorry.
This is... That's what I'm thinking.
Here's all of your benefits and the things you need to know. And then I walk you to your desk. You leave, and then I go into the bathroom and cry. That's the whole process.
Oh, here's a good one. Here's a good one. You guys know this term called HCM? It's called HCM. Hey, is she your new girl?
No, I'm not new.
She passed the 90 days.
HCM, human capital.
Is there a thing called job security?
No.
No.
You should never believe in job security. Everybody's replaceable in the U.S.
Be safe, yo. We're safe.
Will. So always have your options open. That's what I do.
Love the unicorn video. Thank you so much. How do you qualify to work in HR? How many years of school?
It depends. You don't technically have to have gone to school if you happen to get into it like 20 years ago.
Gotta lean in a little bit.
But I don't know. I have a bachelor's in communication and half a master's in MBA HR management, and I don't know. It just depends on what path you take to get into it.
Okay, what does Alright, so there's this thing, which is absolutely disgusting, which happens to be her job. It's called HCM, which means Human Capital Management.
That's what an HR department is referred to in this day and age.
Human capital. You're not a person. You're human capital. You got skills. No. It's like the Drake meme.
They think it sounds better than human resources. I don't know what's worse. It's all kind of cringe.
90-day trial passed? Yeah, she been past 90 days. She done been passed. I want to encourage people to use durations instead of start and end dates. And yeah, I don't know how you're going to get that adopted. Like, Philip, that's the main thing. It's like, it's all about adoption. When is the wedding date? We're not getting married. If she wants to get married, she can leave.
But we exclusive.
She doesn't want to get married. What's the purpose of an exit interview?
To find out information about why you're leaving. It doesn't go in your in your employee file or anything like that. We're not allowed to attach it to you. It's just data for HR.
A copy? Can I get a copy of my employee file? And how long does it take till it expires?
Till what expires?
My employee file. So if I want
7 years. Usually in most states it's mandated you keep an employee file for 7 years, but it doesn't really house anything more than forms that you've signed yourself or like your background check. You can get your background check through a request from usually the background check company. You might have to sign something or pay a small fee to get it from them, but you can get that from it. And then your exit interview is usually a checklist or like an interview list that they send you an email and then you email it back to us. So you'll have a copy of that too if you want. You don't put your name on it. It's used for HR purposes to see how things can be improved, but it's not attached to you in any way. Your manager can't get a copy of it. It doesn't have your name on it. It doesn't go in your file, anything like that. It doesn't follow you. So you can be totally truthful.
People gave me so much crap. Like one of the examples. I know I'm taking over the stream. People gave me one of the examples was like 4 dates, and you're gonna dump them if you aren't getting it on. I'm like, yes.
I know in one date.
100%. Yes, I'm gonna.
Sorry.
We get 4 dates, not 4 days in a row, but 4 dates. Yeah. And if we're not doing it after date number 4, bye. There's no pressure. It should just happen naturally, and that's how I know if the chemistry's there or not, unless there's like a reason, you know. But like people gave me a lot of crap for that. It's like, it doesn't mean 4 days and 4 dates with a bunch of talking in between. I don't know.
You give way more benefit of the doubt too. Like, it's not gonna happen on the first date, maybe not the second date either, but like, I know the first date if I'm attracted to you, and then I'm like, peace out if I'm never gonna be attracted to you. At least Josh gives 4 days to give it a good solid, I don't know yet. So I don't know why you get so much.
Dude, look, my wife didn't want to get married either when we dated. Yeah, that's cool, but
That's
even
y'all.
if
It
she
doesn't have
wanted
be
to
the same
get
for
married, I'd just
everybody.
say bye. Probably. Bye. Or I'd be like, why?
Yeah, his favorite question is why.
How important is job description keywords?
I mean, keywords are gonna search your entire resume, so having them in a specific place anymore isn't. But it is important to have the keywords. If you're trying to explain something without them, it's not really gonna work that
That's a
well.
good question. Well, how come companies don't post salary up front on the job application?
Because it's a sliding scale. They want to see what you're making now
Why
too. So, and that is not something that they can verify either. You don't have to give consent for that if you don't want to. Also,
They're trying to lowball you? That's
you
what you're
only
saying?
get it if you're in consent. Maybe it just, and
Why
they're
don't
not
they put
really
the
gonna
scale?
lowball you because they're gonna give you whatever's on your scale based on your salary. But that's why it's gonna have to do with like things like salary and what your experience is. But also, it's what you ask for and what you expect. If you want to come in at the top of your pay scale and you say I full on, they'll usually even mention that, and then you can decide. But most people value raises and things like that. So if you come in right at the very end of it and you expect a raise, you might not get it. I don't know. There's a lot of different factors that go into that. You can ask for what you want. Always ask for what you want.
What can you do if an HR rep from an old company says you're ineligible for rehire? What does that mean? That's a good question. I don't
That
know.
means you probably left on bad terms. And that is definitely an answer. It's not an answer we can give to other companies, but it is something that we can mark in our own records. And also, if you left on really bad terms anyways, why would you want to go back to that company is the real question.
When are you marrying HR?
Selling out.
No.
How many times are we going to answer that question?
I don't know, dude. People see two people that get along.
Why you gotta get
All of a
married to
sudden,
be
you gotta get
together
married.
and be happy? That can last 5 minutes. It can last forever. Why you gotta
Video
be married?
title, exactly.
Marriage can last 5 minutes, 2 months, or forever.
Should
Like,
I
what's the
develop
difference?
My website. Yes, you should develop your website, sir. You should link it so we can look at it.
I don't know. That's just me.
Let's see. Does she live nearby? Yeah. She works at home and she lives nearby, so we just hang out.
So we can work wherever we want to. It's great.
Pretty chill.
I would make us a sandwich. I'd make me one too.
We just ate tacos, so like I'm good. Oh, all right. That's a good one. Describe my value as human capital. Be the most HR you can be. Put your most corporate face on right now and describe me.
Well, you're doing work for the company, which is technically human capital. You're a human. You're making capital.
Yeah, but
Like,
describe
that would
me in your
make
corporate
sense.
voice. Describe me as the value and human capital that you see in me.
Okay, number one, this was never my position in HR. But yeah, it's what you offer to the company, right? Your value is how you sell yourself on your resume. We're taking that as value, and that's how the company is basically paying you for your.
It's not.
It's kind of like buying you, if you ask me. But
Josh, this is
another
finally.
reason I don't do that side of HR anymore. It's weird. Feels weird. Feels sad.
Why are you too scared to declare? Wait, what?
To declare what?
Do you value job experience over education?
Personally, I always value education, but job experience is going to be number one because it shows can you do the thing. Education is just going to help you.
Is she taller than you? Nah, dude, she's 5'7". I'm 6'2".
He's way taller than me. It's great.
Christopher says, how's your dad doing? He's doing great. I called him yesterday, actually. He's doing a lot better. Sounds real healthy. I'm gonna probably see him tomorrow. Take him flying. What are some excellent candidates that really stood out?
I don't know. It all depends. I'm not a recruiter. I don't
Think back to your recruiter
love that
days.
side of it, but
When you see someone that's like, this is a good match, what do you...
it's confidence. But that's with everything too. How confident are you in that? If you don't know, will you go and look it up? Is that something that you're interested in? And no, I really want to know more about that. Or do you just shut down and go, I don't know. It's your, and I know these are like soft skills, but to get through HR, that stuff's important. You got to be warm. You got to be confident. You want to be smart. Save that for your hiring manager. Is that we are the shields for the bad message. Because once the manager delivers those 1 to 2 sentences, their instructions are to get up and leave. So then you're left with us. And that's sad.
Is my site going to be reviewed? You didn't link it. There's no link in the dono. You gotta link it, man. I'm looking in the chat. Where you guys going on vacation after the lockdown?
We
I don't
like
know.
to vacation in the house. What do you mean? What?
I get a lot of insight into the corporate world.
That's why it keeps me chained in the basement.
It's in the attic. Yeah, you got to keep your friends close and your enemies closer. So obviously it makes sense to date HR. You got to learn all about corporate. Thanks for the content. I like these videos. I follow the channel for a year. I love it. Thanks. Hey, thanks, Peter. I appreciate that, dude. Are you dating? There's a whole video about, we date.
That's mine.
We date. Lay the pipe. Put it down.
Oh my gosh.
Whatever you want to call it. That's basically dating. She's from Malibu.
No.
Is it good to use resume templates or make the resume myself? Just use a template and modify it. It's the same thing with a cover letter. Oh, that's why I can't hear the music.
Yeah.
How important is GitHub to employers? GitHub's not a fair thing. Employers think that GitHub is important, but it's not. Because there are people that have jobs that are NDAs, like me. If you go look at my GitHub, you're going to think, oh, Josh is the biggest noob. No wonder he's a crappy dev. Like, I can't show you any of the code that I made. It's all proprietary.
Okay, I gotta go take a call, but
Rip.
Yes, I'm gonna get him to go rock hunting with me eventually. It's
Rock
called
hunting?
rock hounding. It's gonna be great. And number 2, I'm just tan because I run every day and I'm always in the sun, so I'm just tan. All right, I'll be back.
All right, bye.